This is Rosemount. I'll tell you what you need to know about this Kitchener neighborhood starting right now. Hey, it's Andrew Shackleton, Kitchener-Waterloo real estate agent, drew@home.com. So Rosemount, this is a mature Kitchener neighborhood on the east side. It's bounded by the Expressway, Victoria, Stanley Park Natural Area, and lastly, Ottawa to the south. Getting around this neighborhood's no problem at all. If you're a commuter, you've got pretty much instant access to Highway 7. The expressway's right there as well, so you can get to the 401 from here in probably 10 or 15 minutes at the most. Area's got good public transit. All your main roads have got buses running along them, and you're not too far away from the LRT. I mean, it's downtown Kitchener. We're not far away from that at all. Now, for things to do in Rosemount, right behind me is the Stanley Park Natural Area. This is a huge bush. It's all full of trails. Absolutely gorgeous. Nice park if you're living in Rosemount, or Heritage Park on the other side. Now, for other things to do, you've got Bingemans Park across Victoria. You've got kids. They've got so many activities there. It's just an incredible place. For shopping, Stanley Park Mall, Frederick Plaza. If you're looking for nightlife, you've got King Street along, Kitchener and into Waterloo. You've got Fairview Malls being redone and the whole strip along Fairway Road as well. So this is a mature suburban neighborhood, but you're close enough to things that, there's lots to see and do. And if you like nature, you can't beat this. Okay, let's talk about groceries for Rosemount. This is Stanley Park Mall. It's nice and close. Got a Zehrs in there, plus of course all kinds of other shops too. You've got across the expressway, the other side expressway, you've got Frederick Plaza in there, again other shops, and there is a Value Mart as well. Go up on King Street, you've got Central Fresh Mart, you've got New City Supermarket if you like Asian. If you want to head south from Rosemount, there's another Zehrs on Weber and a Freshco. So I'm going to put all these stores up on a map so you can check it out yourself, but no shortage of stores for getting food in the Rosemount neighborhood. Okay, let's talk about the schools in Rosemount. So for your Catholic board, you've got St. Mary's as your high school, and for 2 primary grades, you've got Canadian Martyrs and St. Anne's. Now for your public board, for your high school, that's going to be Grand River. And then you've got Stanley Park and Smithson for your 2 primary grades. Then behind me is a brand new French language high school, the first of its kind apparently here in Waterloo region. I know they've got another one, La Harmonie on Bridgeport, that does little kids. So anyways, if you're, you've got French speaking kids, you can send them here. Nice little tidbit for the Rosemount neighborhood. Okay, let's talk about the housing in Rosemount. As I mentioned, it's a mature neighborhood, so the older stuff's going to date from the 1950s. Newer stuff's going to be into the 1960s. The area all along Victoria, in the east half of the city, that's all commercial, no surprise there. But everything south of Victoria in Rosemount is some type of single family home. You do have a small selection of apartments. These are, 2 and 3, 4-story walk-ups. There aren't really any big apartment complexes in this area. You've got just south of Victoria, you've got some brand new townhouses that are a redevelopment. And this area is popular enough with buyers now that they're buying older properties and either tearing them down and rebuilding something new, or they're completely renovating them. This is one of these areas that's kind of in transition in a good way. For your property types, the oldest stuff's going to be 1.5 stories. The smaller, almost post-war homes, but brick. And then your newer stuff into the 60s, that's going to be a lot of, those 1,200, 1,300 square foot bungalows that are 3 beds. You're going to have raised bungalows, side splits, and 2 stories as well. Stuff that backs onto the Stanley Park Conservation Area. They're nicer properties, and they would have been premium lots when that neighborhood was built. That's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching this video, and have yourself an awesome day.